Hi guys, it's Nancy Lynn with Sew Euphoria, and I am almost finished working with my dad's journal for his birthday. It's this weekend, so I'm hurrying. And I did something different for his card, and I know a lot of us do card making too. I had an envelope and it was a little too short for my card that I made, so I just refolded the back of the envelope, stamped it. I added a little piece of the paper that went with this packet, and I put a little stamp here. And then now there's two things my dad loves: licorice and his Schwarzkopf. I introduced him to this a long time ago. A friend of my husband's drank it, and I thought, oh, my dad might like that, and he does. So now it's easy for me because I just get it for him for his things. But on the inside, I just put live with promise, love with passion, laugh with pleasure, and did kind of a little light drawing. And Dad, happy 82nd birthday, love you, Nancy Lynn. But I just thought it was different, the card, so figured I'd show you guys that. I wasn't going to make a card. Actually, the journal was going to be the card, but you know how we are. We get going and it's can't stop. So that's that. Here is the journal, and I'm going to go through. There's a few things I might want to glue some words on there. I didn't put any words in there yet. But this is the cover, and we'll do a quick peek through. This one here has a couple of tags in it. And then it has a bookmark. And then, of course, there we go. I had bound it with some leather, faux leather, not real leather. This page here, it's a number 1, and then I did a little paper pack. I'd started doing a video on doing all the different, and I was like, oh no, this would be too much. So I just cut it off, and so you'll have part of it starting with how to make the cover for this with the 3-dimensional look on it. Here is another one. I just took a piece of book page, folded it in half, and I think I kind of showed a thing in there, some tags in there, and then we made this just a little pad, but it does have the look of tickets. So there goes that one. It wasn't intended that way, but when I cut my corners, like, oh yeah, see, happy accidents. This one is an upside down little pocket, and it just has some journaling cards in there, and then it has the pages, and they all have little stamps and stuff on them. This page is Jelly Roll, and this, then I did a belly band with a another little paper pad with some handmade paper. And on this one, this was the little I was showing you in the video of how to make the 3D effect. And now this is, let's see, it's right there. That's the cover of it, and it just has a little pad in there, and then the back. And green is so pretty. And then I just made a pocket so that it would go into there. And actually, like I said, I might do a little work in here because there are a few things left. So I hope everybody is doing okay today, being safe, being happy. I decided I was going to put that in there. Here we go. And there's some more pages. Now this, where he loves his Schwarzkopf, and that's something to think about if you're making a journal for somebody and you know they love, you know, we do teams and stuff like that. If they have a favorite liquor, prime way to do it. I did a giant paper clip. And then a little traveling journal with just some writing paper in it. Yeah, and that just makes it so it's not, I don't think it's going to break off. There's this, and I told a little story about my dad completely restored a Model A. It was so beautiful, and my sister-in-law used it in her wedding, and it was just so sweet. And that's kind of what that reminded me of. Lots of little paper packs in here. I want this for his vehicle because he's always looking for paper or something to write on, so this way he'll have everything in his hands. Then there are some larger journal cards, and I wanted to stamp a few things. Like I said, this will be kind of a working, showing, sharing, whatever we want to call it. And I'm using Distress ink, and I'm using Forest Moss, and I'm just going to put some leaves on here just to give it something on the back of the page. I don't know where you guys are at, but here in Pensacola we've got the threat of a, we'll see, I don't want to jinx it with the word, but so far a tropical storm, and then there's one looking like it might go to Texas. So this is the time of the year for us that things happen. So okay, and so then I have this page here. I figured he could write on here if he wanted to. This page I left blank for writing. Now these I thought were cute, and this is an idea for, like I said, if you've got a man in your life and you don't know what to do with them. I took and made the Schwarzkopf bottles really tiny. I made them a couple of different sizes, and then I used a little bit of Mod Podge over it to give it that shine again, where the paper sometimes loses that. And then I just, so now all these have got the same little Schwarzkopf thing on there. That's a tongue twister. And I also did use, from my Burpee little catalog, I used to pay watermelon. He used to grow great big old watermelons. And another jelly print. And all these have different things, stamps on them. Some have lighthouses and stuff like that. These are just simple little tags. I've already gone around and inked around each one of them. And I don't think I'm going to put the little ties. I've got a lot of ties on things, and that one I'm just not in classy. And I think my dad's a pretty classy guy. And, you know, as a, you know, girl, you would think your dad's stronger, braver, and smarter than all the other men. And then just a little note, thank you for always being there. And then another one of those little Burpee seed catalog pages. And then some more jelly print. And then poker night. My dad loves to play poker. So I took some playing cards and I just put some tea-dyed paper on them, but yet on the back, and look at that hand, all aces and 2 jokers. Woohoo! So poker night, and then I have, I think there's 4 in here. I made a little side pocket. And I just dressed it up with some different paper for a little contrast on it to go along with. Like I said, this is a really fun pack of paper. It had great stuff in it. I have those. And then here's the end. And I've got some great giant tags. And there's 2 of those. And then the pockets I just made. And I just put a hole through it, tied some elastic around it. And it's going to go right around there. Now I am going to go through on the tags and put some words just to, and there's some more of those giant tags. You would never guess what this paper is behind it. It's a picture of a leather recliner fabric. It's really, it's different. And so I just figured I'd put some words on there, just to like friends. That's what I'm hoping, is if he needs something to write on and needs to give a note to somebody or just like that. I just hope he uses this. I just hope it doesn't sit there. Hopefully he'll find good use for it. I like for my stuff to be used. I don't want it just to sit there and now I am going to put, and for the rest of the video that's all I'm going to be doing is just putting some words and getting some of these tags ready. So if you don't want to stay around and watch that, then have a wonderful day and tune back in later on to see what else new we got going on. I hope that these, my main reason for doing these videos is to inspire you. If you see something and go, oh, yeah, I could do that. That would be wonderful. So I think I'm also going to use, one of these wasn't working earlier. Yep, it's this one. This one's just not working. No, that's white out. There's my Posca pen. Hopefully this one's working. Just a little doodling, just to give them a little extra. Alright, so we'll let those dry. And let's see what else we have. Nope, those I don't want to do anything on. Those are okay. Oh. These I might put some words on. I don't know why I save the words for last. Most of the time I don't. I do it as I shine your way. And I believe these inspirational words were from G. Kerr. So look her up. She's got a good site with different things she's selling on there. All I'm doing is rounding my corners. I'm just trying to drop the crumbs over here. And going around the edges. Yes, I don't know if I'll get to see my dad this year for his birthday. Usually we always, you know, go out to eat or something, but this year is a little different, and with his health and stuff, I don't know if we're gonna get together or not. How about some follow your dreams? I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you, my dad, maybe 82 years old, but the man up until a month ago was riding his bicycle like 20 to 30 miles at a time. Just absolutely amazing. Works out at the gym, does all kinds of stuff. Just amazes me. My brother took after him a lot like that. Me? No, I took after my mom. Nope, not gonna do all that stuff. Well, with me, I tried bicycling. I tried a couple of different things, but with my eyes, I can't do those kind of things. It becomes a danger hazard for me. Just might pull out in front of, I might go out in front of a car. I had a three-wheeler. That was funny. And one of my great nephews came over. He always would come over for the summer, and he loved that. He wasn't really super big on regular bicycles, but he loved that tricycle. He rode that thing and rode that thing every time he came over. And I did ride it. I rode it back and forth to work a couple of times, but I still don't trust myself on the roads with it because of my eyes. Alright, but I have faith that everything will be fine. You never fail till you stop trying. Woohoo, that's a good one. I am a full believer in that. I don't know if you guys are, but I have quite a few friends that are the thinker type. They have to think everything through, and to me, I guess because I'm not that way, it's just such a waste of time. You know, they'll write it in a journal, they'll do all kinds of things, but not the thing that they're thinking about. And I just don't get it. For me, if I've got an idea coming to mind, you're probably going to see me working on it, because I don't like to just let it sit around, and I am putting these back into the book as I finish with these. These I think I wanted to do a little, what can you say about Schwarzhog? I don't think I have a little hog stamp, so maybe we'll leave those just as they are. There we go. And these could use a word. These are kind of plain. All I did with these when I put them together was, this was some of the paper. I inked around it. And I had some of my jelly print paper that I just had cut up in small pieces on some of these. And so that's what I used. And it just gives you that little contrast that you're looking for on these. So that's what makes them pop out a little bit, is to have just a tiny bit. You don't need much. Just that little bit of, this one says believe. Well, time for a wet wipe. Alright, there's that one. I got some of these bigger ones out, but I don't think Best day of my life. Ooh. That's a nice thought. Which is the best day of my life? And you can get in trouble with that question. I watch Last Man Standing sometimes with, oh, what's his name? He used to be the handyman, Tim. Anyway, he had one on there one day, and he was talking to another fella about going out of town to like Africa to fish, and he was like, oh my God, that was the best day of my life there. And his wife, of course, was sitting by, and she was like, your marriage to me, the birth of our 4 children. I was like, yeah, that was a loaded question. Poor men, they can't win for losing sometimes with us. So we just have to learn to laugh about it. So what have you guys been creating? Dance in the rain. I just want some of these to be more inspirational. Live in the moment. And don't spread the glue. Alright, so those are done. Now if we can find the pocket that these came from. There it is. Alright, and I think I am happy with that. My dad can have a Schwarzkopf type of Schwarzhog type of birthday. And thank you for looking and watching, and if you like this, please leave a comment, hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more videos from me, and I just hope that you have a wonderful weekend. And if you're here in the South, just be safe with these next few days coming up. All right, bye.